Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Price of Fame, a short story inspired by the Chase controversy. The bright studio lights gleamed down on the stage, the familiar jingle of the Chase playing as Bradley Walsh took his position at the podium. It was an ordinary evening, or at least it was supposed to be. The contestants were lined up, the audience was buzzing, and Jenny Ryan, the vixen, was ready to take on another batch of hopefuls. Among them was Susan from Stoke-on-Trent, an unassuming woman in her early 50s with a sharp wit and an even sharper intuition for trivia. She had done well so far, securing a respectable amount of cash in the Cash Builder round. But now she faced off against one of the toughest quizzers in the UK. The next question appeared on the screen. As of 2023, what was the fee for having a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? The options popped up. A. £750. B. £7,500. C. £75,000. Susan barely hesitated. I'm going high. I think those people can afford it. Bradley frowned. I don't think it's that. I think it's B. The audience held their breath as the answer was revealed. Correct answer, £75,000. The studio erupted into stunned murmurs. Jenny Ryan, normally unflappable, blinked in surprise. 75 grand. Just for a star on the pavement, she muttered, shaking her head. Bradley threw his hands up. Well, that's ridiculous. I thought it was just an honour. Susan grinned, looking pleased with herself. Hollywood doesn't do freebies. Backlash on social media. As the show continued, the shock rippled beyond the studio walls. Twitter, lit up with reactions. Buying your own star on the Walk of Fame. Ridiculous. The Chase. One user fumed. Wait, you have to pay for those stars. I thought they just gave them to legends. Another exclaimed. It's basically the blue tick for celebrities. Fame is a tradable commodity now, someone added. Meanwhile, in the green room, Jenny was still shaking her head as she scrolled through her phone. People are losing their minds over this, she mused. One of her fellow chasers chuckled. No one likes to be reminded that fame isn't just about talent. Jenny smirked. Or that it comes with an invoice. Not the first time fans have been shocked. While Susan basked in the glow of her unexpected victory, the controversy surrounding quiz questions on the Chase wasn't new. Fans had often debated the fairness of some questions, and this wasn't the first time a contestant had faced a tricky, seemingly outrageous query. Scottish contestant Steve still haunted the minds of many fans. His episode had been particularly brutal, featuring what some viewers called horrifyingly unfair questions. One question had been, someone with a nightshade intolerance should avoid eating what? The options. A. Sweet corn. B. Potatoes. C. Carrots. Steve, thinking logically, had gone with sweet corn. It sounded the most ominous. But no, it was potatoes. Another tough one had followed. In 1974, who proposed that black holes emit subatomic particles until they exhaust their energy and finally explode? Steve had hesitated before giving an uncertain guess. The answer, Stephen Hawking. And then there was the bizarre idiom mix-up. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it is an example of a blended idiom informally known as what? Steve had been baffled. The answer? A metaphor. Twitter had roared with complaints, with many fans arguing Steve had been robbed of his chance at the final chase. Those questions were designed to trip him up. One viewer had raged. poor guy never stood a chance. He was set up to fail. Another had claimed. It was clear that the chase was more than just a game show. It was a battleground of knowledge, luck, and, sometimes, sheer unpredictability. The chase continues. Back in the studio, Susan had made it to the final chase. She sat alongside her fellow contestants, waiting for their last showdown against the vixen. Jenny, still slightly rattled from the Hollywood Walk of Fame revelation, adjusted her glasses and focused. Bradley Walsh clapped his hands together. Right, let's play. The final round began, and while Susan's team gave a valiant effort, Jenny was on top form, answering with rapid precision. The £75,000 revelation had stunned her, but it hadn't shaken her game. As the timer ran out, the chasers had won again. Susan sighed, but she was still grinning. Well, at least I'll always remember that Hollywood stars don't come cheap. Bradley laughed. You and half of Britain. As the credits rolled, the audience clapped, and Twitter continued to buzz. Another episode, another controversy, but that was the magic of the chase.